I'm Jacqueline Hansen. This is CBC News Network. We begin this hour with breaking news. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has issued an update on her health. Kate announced in March that she had been diagnosed with cancer and was receiving preventive chemotherapy. Today, she released this picture and said she is, quote, making good progress. CBC's Julia Wong is in London with the latest. So, Julia, what can you tell us?
So there had been a lot of speculation and wonder of when Catherine would be coming back to some royal duties, when she might be back in the public eye. Now we know that she is making good progress. That's what she said in her statement. And she will be appearing at a pretty big event in London over the weekend. She'll be appearing at Trooping the Colour, which is a massive event in London that is celebrating the King's birthday. So the streets will be filled. There will be lots of people out and about. And as a result, lots of eyes on who will be there. Now, in her statement, which was released really not too long ago and then posted to social media, Catherine said, "I'm looking forward to attending the King's birthday parade this weekend with my family and hope to join a few public engagements over the summer, but equally knowing I'm not out of the woods yet." It was just a few months ago that really the world learned what Catherine had been going through, that she had been diagnosed with cancer, was undergoing that preventative chemotherapy, but we weren't told what type of cancer she was dealing with. And this is something that doctors discovered when she was undergoing what was called a major abdominal surgery back in January. Since that time, she really had been out of the public eye, and there were lots of questions about what happened to Catherine. Where did she go? What was she doing? Lots of rumor mills, and then you had that Photoshop debacle, really, where there was a clear image that had been doctored, and as a result, that really seemed to push the palace, push the firm, as they call it here, to say something about where she was and why she hadn't been out there in the public. We also know from this statement that her treatment is ongoing, and it does say that it will be a few more months that she will be undergoing this treatment. She also made sure to stress in her statement that she is taking each day as it comes, is also listening to her body and allowing herself to take some time to heal.
And what are we hearing from the King, Julia?
Yeah, so the King released really just a short statement saying His Majesty is delighted that the Princess is able to attend tomorrow's events. But really, when you think about what King Charles is going through, it puts the whole event under a different microscope, under a different perspective. The King himself is also dealing with a cancer diagnosis. Those two diagnoses were announced really only mere weeks apart. So the fact that both of them now will be at this very public, very well-attended event is going to, one, be very much scrutinized, but two, will also serve as a symbol. This will be something that lots of people will be watching because it sets a tone for the royal family moving forward. Now, there also is a lot of caution about how much we should take out of her appearance at this weekend's events. Now, her statement was very clear that, yes, she is attending this one and may be attending some over the summer, but we can't expect that this will be a full return to public duties, a full return to the public eye. That already has been cautioned, that already has been put out there. And in her statement, she also did make very clear to mention that she does deal with good days and she does deal with bad days. Anyone who has either gone through cancer themselves or knows someone who has gone through cancer knows that that is very much the case. So lots of eyes will be on Catherine tomorrow to see how she appears, to see how she acts, to see how she moves. And this will be one event that lots of people will be watching.
Okay, Julia, thank you so much for setting things up for us. That's CBC's Julia Wong.